Alright, so in this video, which I think will be the last video in the Immersive Town series, at least for now, maybe I'll make a souped up version later, but we're gonna go to the website itch.io and host our game that we made. So if you already know how to do that, no problem, but if not, stay tuned. So you need to make an account and log in, and then once you're logged in, you can go to upload a new project. And we're gonna give it a name. I think the name should match whatever I named my setup in the player settings here, Zombie Fest. And then I should give it, so the key here, and I'm gonna cheat because I'm gonna save some time and this is just like a demo, but the key is to make this look professional. So if you want to see what I mean, like go look at the homepage on Itch and look at like what some of the featured games look like. Look at what their Itch pages look like specifically is what I mean. So like let me find one that's not an asset pack, one that's like actually a game. I don't know, let's see what this is. So you can see they made this look like customized. You don't want it to look default. So they've changed the background, they've changed the font, they've added some animated GIFs here to help it, get more of an engaging presentation going on. They made this cool like title header. Then they made this text that's meant to make me want to convince me to download this, convince me to look at it. I would always recommend, if you have the wherewithal, to like make a quick video of your work, because like I mentioned earlier, a lot of times people aren't going to actually download and play things, but they would watch a video, which is important for portfolio purposes, right? So if you got a 2-minute or less video that shows your work and the highlights of it, that's going to be a good thing to throw on here as well. But the goal is to make it look professional, make it look like something other people want to share. And the other goal would be to basically advertise for yourself. So when you go in here, you can mark a bunch of tags, and you want to choose the tags that are going to help help people find your work. So let me just see if I can go through this quickly. It's been a while since I've added one of these. So we have to upload a file, and if you go to where we had our build, you can see it's like, oh, what's going on? We have a lot of files. The trick there would be to create a zip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on the folder that contains all of my files here, and I'm going to choose send to compressed zip, which I believe is a choice somewhere in this list. Send to compressed zipped folder, and I'm going to rename it when it's finished. This must be kind of a big game, which is basically just a factor of all my downloaded asset packs I used in it. That's like 200 megabytes, not horrible. And I'm just going to make this match the name of my project as well. Well, it might be okay if we call it Windows, because that kind of helps you understand what it is. You can kind of see how other projects have done it. So they put the name of the game and then the type of build, the platform it's for. So that's probably a good thing to do here. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to put Zombie Fest Windows. All right. And then we will go back here and upload it. And so that is going to be where I save my project. So we are in the dialogue system, third person starter kit, and build, and then here's my zip. So if you ever have a hard time finding your project, this is something I use all the time, is I go into my Unity project, and I right click in the project window on like my assets folder, for example, and then I choose show and explore, and it'll help you find where your project lives on your hard drive in case you've forgotten. And so we'll go back to itch, and we'll just let this thing upload. It looks like I can still work while it's going. That's nice. So I'm just going to put something about test here, but you should absolutely put a real description, just like what you'd see in a professional game. Here's the part where you really should fill it out. I would maybe choose, like, I don't know if, I'm surprised horror isn't a choice, to be honest. So I guess, is narrative a choice? Interactive fiction, we'll call it. But pick whatever makes sense for your game. And then tags, this is where you can really add a lot of search engine optimization. So try to choose tags that you like exist, because that's probably reflective of like what people search for. So this would be adding it. That's like, I'd rather find something that already exists. Narrative, there we go. And there's a max of 10, so pick 10 that really best summarize what your project's about, and this will help. This will help your project show up in searches. And we don't have any of this stuff. Game is fine. You could add something here like, unzip and run, zombiefest.exe, but like most people are just going to understand that, I think. And, ultimately you need to choose public, but it looks like it won't let me do that until I've saved it. I want to see if my upload is finished. It hasn't. So I'll pause the video and let it finish. Alright, my upload has finished, so now it's safe for me to leave this page, which means I can go down to the bottom and choose Save and View Page finally. And this is exactly what I don't want to see when I'm looking at people's projects. I want this to not look like a stripped down default presentation demo. I want it to look like a real product I want to try. But for now, this is good, so I'm going to choose download. No thanks, just take me to the downloads. And what you could do is download your file and just confirm that it works. And once you're happy with how everything works, you're going to go back to Edit Game. Keep in mind, it's not published yet, so once it's done, you're going to go down here and choose Public, and then you're going to choose Save. And then you can distribute the link. So that's the process. I look forward to seeing a bunch of cool stuff people make, and I hope this was a useful tutorial series.